Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for his back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the return, it's Evans. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. Breaks clear. Got a lane. Can he get in? Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defense.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
The game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in to wear that defense down psychologically.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Law. Got space, looking to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Caught near the sideline. It's Tuggle.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Scanning the field. It's Rashada. He'll throw it now. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Scott. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll tackle him out across the 20. A game makes it second and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Alabama.
Crucial third down play coming up. We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Law. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. With the return, it's Evans. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to pass, it's Rashada. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
And I hit the wrong button.
Explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. 1st down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's now 2nd down.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Dropping back, it's Rashada. He slings this one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for a gap. It's ETN. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Scott. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Back to pass. It's Rashada. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
Oh my God, yes.
Arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw to the left. The pass is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle quickly, but the offense set up with a 1st and goal at the 7. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
First down and 10. To throw, it's Rashada. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose now into the open field. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Using his legs. It's Robinson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And on the carry, he's heading left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Miller. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to bring that up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here comes a handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, 3rd down. in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. And it's blocked. The kick was low.
This game is silly, dude.
Offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Brings up second down.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Scanning the field, it's Rashada. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 23, Alabama 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's ETN. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Tailback takes the handoff again. Powering right past the defender. He's found some room at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll run it from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Touchdown, Bama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Now the important point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Trying to get the throw off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
I can't make it up, man.
Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.